This morning, you're going to be hearing the three finalist speeches from Jack Thompson, Sam Hurd, and Josh Rotger. And they'll be speaking in that order. And from these speeches, our judges panel, who this morning are Mr. Anderson Gaither, Mrs. Wendy Holmgren, Mr. Billy Tate, Mrs. Beth Warner, and our very special guest, Mr. Alan Usby, will select the winner of this year's contest. And I'll come back, as Mr. Joy has said, at the end of the assembly to announce the winner of this year. And so I ask you now to give the finalists your attention and certainly your respect as they deliver their speeches. And we'll start with Jack.
Never been much of a speech guy. I wasn't quite sure how to do this, so I decided I'd just talk to you all. Talk to you about what I learned about my topic, respect, and how I'm still learning about it. Now, the first thing I did to help with my topic was go to Google. First thing I saw was a dictionary definition: esteem for or a sense of worth or excellence in a person. Simple enough. So who deserves respect? According to the dictionary, a person has to be excellent or worthy to be respected. That sure helps. How do you define excellence? Is it what you look like? Or is it how much money you have? Maybe it's trying to do what you think is right. A few links down, I come across three separate topics. The first one, Justin Bieber deserves respect. I'll let that sink in. The second, little-known bassist deserves respect. And the last one, money deserves respect. Now these three puzzled me because they're all so obviously different. Let's try to tackle that first one. Justin Bieber deserves respect. Why? Because people think he's good looking? Or maybe someone out there may actually like his music? Maybe it's because he's wealthy. It could be just because he makes people happy. Alright, so ignoring the fact that most people he makes happy are psychotic 12-year-old girls, contrast him to the bassist. Saying he's little known suggests he's probably not very wealthy, and not many people don't really know about him. He's probably one of those guys that plays house concerts in some dude's basement on a Saturday night. Well, this would completely contradict why Justin Bieber is respected, right? I mean, if Jay Biebs is wealthy, and therefore respected, then I guess the bassist is out of luck. Or is he? Maybe the bassist is respected because of skill, not popularity. That sounds better to me. Better than having a pretty face. Now the last one, money deserves respect. This one was the most challenging to me because obviously enough, money's not a person. However, money does have worth. This brings up the question, can a person respect something not living? They can't respect you back. Maybe the author means to say respect the importance of money, not the money itself. You can't treat money like a person, and you can't respect someone because they have a lot of money. They could have gotten it through corrupt means, debasing more respectful people along the way. When I first meet someone, I want to give them my respect. I give them the benefit of the doubt that they deserve my respect. However, I have to remain wary, because in my view, not everyone in the world deserves my respect. Some people are conniving, are no good, and I don't think they deserve it. Some people I just plain don't respect when I meet them, and that's human flaw, something we all fail from. Certainly liking someone and respecting someone are two different things. If I like someone, they're my friend. I get along with them. I want to be around them. If I respect someone, it doesn't necessarily mean I like you, though it usually does. Respect in my terms is more of an acknowledgement of the fact that you are good at something. Maybe you mean something to me. Now, the last thing I checked for help on respect was the ever-helpful UrbanDictionary.com. Now, I know most of the teachers on the ground don't particularly like this website, but hear me out. Valuing each other's opinions and open to being wrong. Now that is a definition. In a perfect world, everyone would respect everyone. Sadly enough, we don't have this luxury. But if a person tries to respect other people, not succeeds, but tries to respect other people, what they do, how they do it, what they think, they'll get through life easier. If a person tries to respect everyone, they deserve respect. Life's a list of mistakes. Make some, learn from them, and move on to the next round. Thank you.
We had to get to the airport, but there was one problem. The airport was in New York, and we were lost in Vermont. We pulled over to the side of the road to take out a map and see exactly where we were going. There was a hitchhiker on the side of the road, and the next thing we knew, he had negotiated his way into our car. So we were driving to New York with a hitchhiker in the back of our car. Now, this hitchhiker had the appearance of someone you might imagine living in the Swiss Alps would look like. He had lederhosen, the long socks, the boots. He even smelled like someone who had been living in the mountains for a while might smell. So we started talking to him on the way to New York, and he had done many things in his life. He had gone to Ohio State. He had worked in the Army. He had worked as a dentist. He had worked with swimming. He was currently an inventor. The invention that most caught my eye was his flying machine, that, as he put it, would replace the modern airplane. All he needed to develop this machine was $100 million. Now, while he may appear weird at first, the only thing he really wanted from us, apart from the ride, was our respect. He tried to gain our respect by building himself up to be this great person. But in the end, the thing that gained him the most respect was that he respected our time. He knew that we were on a time crunch to get to the airport, and so we did two things. First, he helped point us in the right direction because he knew the area better. And second, he let us drop him off on the exit ramp instead of making us take him to his final destination. This whole encounter got me thinking, what are the different ways one tries to gain respect? And there are three different ways: through their actions, through their words, and by showing their others respect. So you can gain respect through your actions. You can prove that you're worthy of respect through a skill. This can be through academics in the classroom and gaining the respect of your peers. Or you can gain the respect of your community through service projects or through athletics. If you excel in any one of these, then you can gain respect from areas beyond your community. You can also gain respect through coaching or teaching, and you can gain the respect of your students through passing your skill on to them. So through your actions, you can gain the respect of others. Next, you can gain the respect of others through your words. If you go around swearing, you're probably not going to gain many people's respect. In fact, you might actually lose the respect. They'll think, who is this person to be talking to me like this? So speak properly, use correct grammar, say yes sir and no ma'am. Also, remembering someone's name goes a long way. If you remember their name after meeting them just once, they'll almost immediately have respect for you. So through your words, you can gain the respect of others. And lastly, by showing others respect, you can gain their respect. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Men are respectable only as they respect." This insightful quotation means exactly what it states. If you want to gain respect, you need to show respect. You can do this by respecting others' time. You can show up on time to an event, to your job, to your class, whatever it is. Show up on time. Others will begin to trust you, and they'll know you as consistent and reliable, and therefore you will gain their respect. This is what the hitchhiker did to gain our respect. He respected our time. You can also respect others' opinions and respect others for who they are. You can actually listen to their ideas and not just shoot down what they're saying. So, by showing others respect, you can gain respect. In conclusion, everyone wants respect. There are several ways of gaining respect, such as through actions, through words, and by showing others respect. The hitchhiker tried to gain our respect by building himself up to be this great person. But in the end, the thing that gained him the most respect was that he respected our time. Even though he did this almost subconsciously, it was extremely effective. So now we can see that with respect, the simple things do matter. Thank you.
Ryan Patrick Halligan, a teenage boy struggling through his years of adolescence, was being cyberbullied. Due to harsh accusations of his sexual orientation, he tried taking up a relationship with a girl to try and settle the rumors. Little did he know that this girl was copying all of his messages, his private messages, and posting them online. The next day at school, Ryan was teased by his friends and classmates, and it pushed him over the edge. Young Ryan was found dead the next day due to the lack of respect by his classmates. Put yourselves in one of Ryan's classmates' shoes. What if it was on your shoulders, and it was because of you and your lack of respect for him that he took his own life? Words hurt more than sticks and stones. Gay and stupid are two words that have been misconstrued to become one. Gay refers to someone whose sexual orientation is to that of the same gender, while stupid refers to someone who lacks intelligence, whether in his act or in his mind. Clearly, these two words have completely different meanings, yet somehow have come to mean one. Retarded is another word that has come to mean stupid, when it actually means someone who is mentally handicapped. I'm sure all of you know or have met someone who is actually mentally handicapped. So we should show them our respect for them and not use derogatory or offensive words such as retarded. So next time you're going to be saying something like, "You're so gay," or "That's so retarded," think about what you mean and think about what you are actually saying, because words hurt more than sticks and stones. Treat others like you want to be treated. It's a common used phrase. Let's apply this to our words. Speak to others like you want to be spoken to. If you're going to speak to someone in a rude way, then expect to be spoken to in that exact same manner. You should expect nothing better. There are many ways with our words that we can show respect for one another that can go a long way. Appreciation is a key aspect to respect. There are many people here in this state, in this country, and in this world that toil to give others a better life, and they're never shown any appreciation. So we should say thank you every once in a while, because one, it's not going to hurt you, and two, it'll make the other feel much better about themselves. Your teachers work endlessly to give you a better education. So let's not talk in class or have side conversations, as much fun as it is, but give our teachers the respect that they deserve. So speak to each other with respect. And if you're going to be correcting someone, let's not yell or scream at them, but use constructive criticism. Because one, they will listen, and two, it is respectful. There are words that can help and heal, but some words can hurt more than sticks and stones.
Competition this year and receiving a $250 Best Buy gift card is Sam Hurd.